We Predacons forbid you to watch this video if you are under the age of 13. That means you must click the box and exit the video. Yes. But if you continue to watch, it shall avail you not. No. For now the power gauntlet has been cast. Predacons, terrorize! Hey everyone, welcome back to Input. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at Prime. Hey man, already did your review. What's going on? Everything alright? Everything is fine, Input. I'm just simply dropping off a friend. Oh, okay, cool, Prime. Well, hey, I appreciate it. As long as it gets him here on time, I guess. So, hey everyone, welcome back to Input. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at Earthrise Cliffjumper. Let's dig into it. Alright guys, let's dig into Earthrise Cliffjumper, and I gotta say right off the bat, I am really impressed with how his robot mode turned out. He is super small. He is a Legends class figure for, let's just get it out of the way. He's a Legends size class figure for 20 bucks. And he does come with accessories. Well, technically only one accessory. Right here, he comes with his bazooka rocket launcher thing that he shot Megatron with, or attempted to shoot Megatron with, in the first episode of, or the More Than Meets the Eye. The episode More Than Meets the Eye. But here's the deal with this figure, guys. I know a lot of people are saying that they're kind of disappointed in the fact that, you know, he's $20 for a Legends class figure. So I really want to show off what we get for 20 bucks with this guy, okay? Now, for 20 bucks, you're getting this. You're getting your Cliffjumper and you're getting your giant bazooka. Now, this probably doesn't necessarily necessitate $20 worth of plastic, but there's a lot of engineering going on here, and there is a lot of really cool fine sculpted detail, like right here in the thighs and stuff. But there's also a ton of articulation. I mean, you can get this guy. Look at that. I've never seen that on a Transformer figure ever in my life. It's crazy. And he also has waist articulation here, okay? Now, the reason why I really wanted to bring up the articulation and show you guys what we get for $20. So here's Brawn. This is Titan's Return Brawn from the whole Combiner Wars trilogy. And as you can see, Cliffjumper is slightly bigger than Brawn, slightly taller, but he is wider as well. And the thing is that the articulation in Brawn, while it's great for a Legends class figure, especially a Hasbro Legends class figure for around this time, he does have thigh swivel, but he has no waist articulation at all. None. You can get him in some good poses, some even dynamic poses even, but he doesn't have arms up or anything else. He does have a waist or a head thing, but it's just not the same level of articulation that you get with Cliffjumper. You've got your hands that swivel here, right there on both sides. He's got a double bend at the elbow, back. I mean, I don't know why you would ever want to break his arm, but I guess for stop motion animators like myself, that could be a really cool fight scene kind of addition. You'd snap the arm or something. But he does have outward, more so. I mean, and this is Brawn. I mean, Brawn's got it, but it's an extra hinge here. But he doesn't have that range, right? And this is all ball joints and stuff as well, while Cliffjumper here are universal joints. Now, I know this is something like this in a deluxe class is going to get some getting used to, and I understand that. So this is Hasbro's offering at $10, and this is Hasbro's offering at $20. Now, here is a third-party Legends class figure. This is Weird Wolf from Mech Fans Toys, and this is roughly a $25 Legends class figure, okay? And this guy doesn't have an ankle rocker at all. Now, that's mainly due to his transformation, But yeah, there's still no ankle rocker. There's nothing even remotely resembling it. And they could have honestly put one here up front, like an extra hinge or something there. But they didn't do that. And they could have added one somewhere along the lines in here as well, but they didn't do that. So for $25, you get a third-party Headmaster Weird Wolf, okay? So, I mean, this is getting up there. Hasbro is getting up there, sure, with their price points, but compared to what you're getting with third-party, Hasbro is beginning to offer the same type of level of engineering on something this small. So I can't really say that the $20 price point is a breaking point, but I can definitely understand why the average consumer would see this and say, oh man, that's 20 bucks for a Legends class figure. But just keep in mind, guys, when you think about that, this guy is super articulated. I mean, you can get some crazy running poses with him that you can't get with any other. Look how well balanced that is. Look at that. That's one leg and he's running. That's so awesome. That's really cool. It's really, really cool. Now, that's why I'm not too harsh on him when it comes to the price. So just keep that in mind, that there are third-party, like I said, third-party offerings like this, and that are $25. So now his weapons, I'll dive into his weapons real quick. He's got this bazooka, and it does come apart. It does form 3 separate pieces. All right. So you have a regular gun, 5mm port, boom, a regular gun, and these come off as well. These little, I'll show what these become in when he transforms into alt mode. He's got these giant 2 cannons, boom, 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 and he can put them right here on his forearms. They don't go in all the way, so, but you can have some definite forearm cannons going on right there, which I think is really, really cool as well. And if you really want to get technical, he does have a shield in this mode as well. So you simply unclip what is the back piece in his car mode. You flip up the little tab, and now you can kind of put this on his shoulder or on his forearm like this. It's got a really wonky looking shield, but hey, it's a shield that's made of glass, right? So I don't know how much of a shield that is, but it is definitely something that you can do with the figure. And I really like that. I think that's really, really cool. And you just got to get this peg back out. It does have a little lip right there, so you can just put your fingernail in there, and it comes out relatively easy. If you wanted to put this on the forearm with the middle, you kind of can. It doesn't hold very well, as you can see, but just put this right back on. Now this is, I will say, this back piece is an essential piece to keep his arms and stuff locked into place. So keep that in mind when you use this as a shield, that it doesn't really hold in as well as it should without this back piece on him. So just plug that back in like so, if I can. And as you can see right there, that holds the arms in just awesome, perfectly fine. So, and I don't know, so this is the last part of the weapon, the third part of the gun. I don't know what this is for. It unfolds. I guess it can be some kind of over-the-shoulder kind of machine gun, or you can mount it to his forearm if you wanted to. I don't know what this is, or what this is supposed to be for. So, yeah, I have, sorry guys, I have no idea. None. So, my fault. I should have been up on that, but, you know, I really don't know. I did try to figure out what that was, or where it's from, what it's for, but I just couldn't figure it out. So, yeah. And one more thing, guys, before we talk about vehicle mode, I just wanted to compare him real quick to the Classics Cliffjumper. This is a repaint of Classics, a Bumblebee, whole thing, just head, no new parts, just straight repaint. And this has been people's stand-in for Cliffjumper for a long time, and I gotta say, I still love this figure quite a bit. But this figure here is really, really growing on me for the last week or so that I've had him. So there's a lot of similarities here, as you can see, with the backpack and then the backpack here, just kind of how they kind of poke out from one another. So, but yeah, I just wanted to show this off real quick so you guys can see the similarities here. And if you guys have this one, and if you guys want to possibly, you know, sell this one and get this one, or if you guys were kind of on the fence about this one and wanting to keep this one, maybe this can help you decide either way. So yeah, I just wanted to show that before we jumped into vehicle mode to talk about his vehicle mode. All right, Cliffy J, if you don't mind, go ahead and transform into your vehicle mode so I can take a look at that.
Never call me Cliffy J ever again.
Alright guys, now let's take a look at his alt mode here. And I really gotta say, they really knocked it out of the park with this thing. There are so many different homages, I guess you could say, to different cars that I see in this car alone, this alt mode alone. I said earlier on a live stream that this whole front section right here reminds me of a 4th generation Celica all-track right here. And then I even see an FCRX7 right up here with the hood scoop and everything, the way that it's angled and everything. A friend of mine even told me that right in this whole area right here, he sees a Nissan 240SX S13. And I honestly, I totally see it as well. Every little bit, even on the back right here, really homages what he originally was, which was a Porsche 928. And I really dig this alt mode. It looks really good. Now, the original Generation 1 figure and animation model was a squished down Porsche. It was very hard to tell if he was a Porsche or if he was a bug. Like, it was really hard to tell what he was supposed to be. But yeah, he was a 928, and this homages so many different cars, and I think it works for Cliffjumper extremely well. Now, if you bring the parts back in that make up his gun, I said earlier that those little side pieces did something, and they do. They plug in right here on the bottom, right at the tire area. And what they do is they homage his skis from Generation 1, from the cartoon. That's super cool. I love that. I love little nods and little things like this. I absolutely love it. I think it's super cool that he got his skis. He also has a 5mm port up top, so you can put his guns, I should say, or his gun, if you really if you really wanted to get crazy with it, you could put his entire anti-Megatron bazooka on the roof of his car. And that just looks ridiculous. But you can also turn it the other way if you wanted to and make like a giant booster. You know, no one likes you, booster. So, but yeah, I think that's super cool too. I really like it. He does roll in alt mode extremely well. Extremely well. So I mean, it's a really good looking little car, and I absolutely love it. Now, how does he hold up to his predecessor? You be the judge. I really like both alt modes here. I really think that this does something that this one doesn't, and vice versa. I think that this is a really cool, really cool alt mode. And I really like this alt mode. I think they both suit Cliffjumper extremely well. But yeah, so there is your comparison between Classics Cliffjumper, or Cliffy J, and the new generation's War for Cybertron Earthrise Cliffjumper. Now, I will say that it did take me a little bit to warm up to this guy, but in the end, I really do like him. I really do. So, let me dig into final thoughts real quick on this guy. Be right back. Alright everyone, final thoughts time. And I really think, you know what, I'm just going to put it real simple. Just like Earthrise Prime, if you find him, grab him. He's great. He's a great little figure. He's really, really, really awesome. Now, again, he is Legends class, but like I said earlier in the beginning of this review, there is a lot of stuff here that you get here that, and truthfully, that we don't get with the the former $10 price point with a Legends class figure. I think we get a lot of additional stuff here with this guy. So, again, simply put, if you see him, grab him. Now, I guess the biggest question is, if you have this guy, this Cliffjumper, should you replace this one or this one with this one? And honestly, I'm just going to let you're going to have to be your own judge for that one. I am a collector of Transformers as a whole. I don't get rid of former or older figures to get newer versions of that character. That's just not what I do. So if you have this guy and you like what you see here, I mean, again, it's totally up to you. So I do like both of them, as I said earlier. So, yeah. Real simply put, guys, I think you guys should totally pick him up if you see him. And as always, I'll see you next time. I don't know why that was problematic. But anyway, I'll see you next time, guys. And as always, be kind to each other. Love all you guys out there. Stay safe. Don't be stupid. Don't do anything stupid. So, and as always, cut it out. Later, guys.